Hello, my name is Dwayne Kimball, owner and founder of CAMD89, VA Claims Consultant, Leave No Vet Behind, and also I'm a United States Army veteran. Today I'm bringing you another educational video as it pertains to the VA disability compensation claims process. And today I'm going to be talking about a pilot program that they have that they just came out with called CAR, C-A-R, and that stands for Claims Accuracy Review. But before I get into today's video, as always, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and don't forget to share this video with your fellow veterans. Also, you can follow me on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So, today's video. The VA has come out with a pilot program. Now, this past week, in my Veterans Roundtable, a veteran asked me about it. Never heard of it. And then another veteran says, hey, Dwayne, I'm gonna put the link, I'm gonna email you the link, and I'm gonna put it in the chat window. So I looked at it and I started doing some research, and when I pulled up the document, it said pilot. So this is something new. So I'm gonna go over this document, and then I'm gonna give you some examples towards the end of this video for you, the veteran, to think about, okay? So I only got one slide today, so let's go ahead and get into it. Slide number one. Here in slide number one, you can see U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs, Veterans Benefit Administration, also known as VBA, Claims Accuracy Requests. Claim Accuracy Request, CAR, pilot program. So it's a pilot, all right? Now, I'm not gonna read this entire document. I'm gonna go over the second paragraph, okay? So it states, the pilot is currently only open to VA accredited representatives, agents, and attorneys. So if you don't have a POA or somebody representing you, you cannot use this program. They're already telling you that, okay? Then they go on to say VBA will review decisions in which the representative alleges an obvious error in fact or law. Not what you think or what they think, fact or law. So again, going back, being educated on the 38 CFR, okay? That's important. They're telling you it has to be obvious error in fact or law, and request review within 30 calendar days of the VA's notification letter. Now, the notification letter is part of the rating decision. You're gonna get the notification letter and the rating decision in one packet. I did a video on that, okay? So you may have the rating decision maybe April 1st, 2022, just for example. And then the notification letter date may be April 3rd, April 4th, a couple of days after the rating decision. But there are still mailing delays within the VA. So it might be a good idea if you have a pending claim and you went to that CNP exam, you might want to be checking every 2 or 3 days to see if a decision has been made. Because if you don't receive that rating decision within 10 days of that claim being closed, you might want to be calling the call center and say, hey, I understand you all have mailing delays. You need to email me my rating decision and notification letter, because you don't want to let those 30 days expire, okay? You do not want to let those 30 days expire, and that's the way to stay ahead of it, because once that 30 days expire, even if you get that notification letter 2 months later, and you say, oh, wait a minute, I just got this letter. They're going to say, hey, we dated it, 60 days ago. We don't know why I was late. So you want to stay on top of it. It's your claim, okay? Then it goes on to say the CAR must be submitted on VA Form 20-0996. Did a video on that. Decision review request, high level review with the phrase claim accuracy request or CAR. They're giving you a lot of information on what to do, what form you need, how many days you have. They are giving you the blueprint, okay? Promptly noted in the top margin of the third page of the application. More information. They're just dropping nuggets in this document, okay? A CAR is expected high-level review. Yes, a CAR is an expected high-level review. If the claim is submitted outside of the 30 calendar day time limit, it will be processed under the normal high-level review. Thus, what I was telling you, you might want to make sure when you are done with that C&P exam, you want to be looking for that claim. Has it closed? They should have a 10-day window to get you that information, okay? It's up to you, the vet. Don't lay it on your claims agent or attorney, okay? Let's say, okay, veterans will not receive a separate written notification of car ineligibility prior to insurance of the HLR decision. All car requests will receive a high-level HLR decision with standard AMA review options. VBA is targeting an average of a 30 calendar day turnaround. Targeting doesn't mean they're going to get it turned around in 30 days, okay? So I know I just threw a lot of information at you, but I wanted to just go over that a little bit so give you a better understanding and give you some options of what would be fact or law, okay? So what they're saying is if your representative or claims agent, anybody that represents you, disagree with that decision and they can base it on fact or law, they just told you what to do. 0996, what to put on there and where to put it, okay? You got 30 days. Again, I'm hearing from a lot of vets, there's a lot of mailing delays. Don't wait on your claims agent or lawyer to do this for you. Be proactive. Look at the VA's website, see if your claim is closed. Like I said earlier, as soon as you have that C&P exam, it's going back to the VA. When it goes back to the VA, don't know. But if it was me, I would probably be checking 2 or 3 days a week. Is my claim closed? Is my claim closed? I would even ask if I had a representative, do you know about this program? CAR, okay? Now, let me give you some examples. Let's just say a veteran is submitting an increase for migraines. They're at 30%. They think they should be awarded to 50%. They go to their private doctor. The private doctor completes the DBQ. And let's say for all intents and purposes, it is actionable and sufficient. That adjudicator can use that DBQ. But let's just say they opt not to. And they schedule you for an exam. You get a call from QTC, LHI, VA services, or whatever. And you say, nope, I'm not going to that exam. Now, understand, I'm not telling you not to go to a C&P exam. I did another video, I think it was just last week, one of my Throwback Thursday videos, can you refuse an exam? I don't tell veterans they should or they shouldn't go. Just know that if you don't go, what could possibly happen? If you do go, what could possibly happen? You have to make that decision. But let's just say the veteran states, okay, I'm not gonna go. And they don't go. And they deny the claim. And in the rating decision, in the evidence section, they list the DBQ. In the favorable findings, they list the DBQ. But they don't list why they didn't use it. And then in the narrative section before the favorable findings, they say, oh, evidence from this exam could have showed something. But since you failed to report, and they just totally disregard your DBQ. Now, in my opinion, I think that that's grounds to do this CAR, all right? Probably I will reach out to my representative and say, hey, look, they denied this. I'm within my 30-day window. According to 38 CFR, the M21, whatever you decide to use, they had evidence that they could have used. They opted not to. Therefore, I should have been granted that increase, okay? Something simple as that. So one thing you can do, call your claims agent, your attorney, or your representative. If you have a representative, and just call them and ask them this question. Say, hey, when a rating decision is complete, is there a way or a system through the VA that you are supposed or can review it in a 48-hour window? And the reason why I say this is because back when I rated, okay, it was paper files. Everything was before electronic. So we would print out the rating. It would be one in blue, one in white, and we would sign it and put it on a shelf, and then the veterans POA would have to come through if they were in the building and review it. They had a little desk and they signed off on it saying, hey, There's no errors. Everything is good to go. Now, I always will question that because if it take me 5 hours to do a rating and then it only takes that representative 5 minutes to look through it, did they just pencil whip it or what? But that's a question that you might want to ask your representative. I don't know if the VA currently has anything in place where once a rating decision is done and the representative and or law firm gets notified, and then they may have 48 hours to review. I don't know if that process is still in place because everything is electronic. But contact your claims agent, okay? Your representative, your attorney, they will know, okay? And if they're still doing this process, in that scenario that I just gave you, why wasn't it caught? Why wasn't that error caught and brought up, okay? So you as a vet definitely want to ask that question. So again, I found this on the VA's website. I'm going to put the link to the particular form that I just showed you in the description section of this video. I'm going to pin it to the top of the comments, okay? So it's there. Look at it, read it, pick up the phone. If you have a representative, ask them about this. If not, send them the link. But it's up to you, I feel, as the vet, you want to be tracking that. As soon as that CMP exam is done, or you submit that DBQ or whatever, you want to be going on the VA's website, is my claim closed? Where is it at? Because as soon as that claim is closed, and that date should be on there, you might have to give them 10 days. But after that, on the 11th day, I'm calling the National Call Center. Hey, I understand you all have mailing delays. I haven't received my claims file in the mail. I'm sorry, not my claims file, the rating decision and notification in the mail. Please forward me not just the rating decision, but the notification letter, because that's the date that they're talking about in that letter, all right? Because if they give you any crap, say, look, I see this car claims accuracy request that came out. I don't want to go past those 30 days. If you all have the mailing delays, I may get it after 30 days. And that person may say, oh, well, you can just go back and do this. I did a video on the National Call Center. They have no power when it comes to things that we're talking about, especially in this particular video, okay? You might not want to use that as a piece of advice, but it's your claim. It's up to you, all right? So with that being said, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and don't forget to share this video with your fellow veterans. Thank you.